Alright, so been wanting to do more video stuff, but keep fretting about making it look great or whatever, getting the right equipment, and I finally have gotten to the point where I'm just kinda like, I just wanna do the videos. I know this background's not exactly what you want, so here we are. Anyhow. So it's late on Thursday night and Action Wrestling's got a show tomorrow. And it's a fan appreciation show. Fan appreciation show. Easy for me to say. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Hot crowd. Last I saw, there was still limited tickets available. Hopefully there aren't by the time you see this, but maybe you'll get lucky. But you need to go online and get them because with the COVID restriction, there ain't no way there can be a ticket. They're not doing walk-ups. I don't believe so. Anyhow, real quick look at this card. We got the main event is the last man standing match between the first and longest reigning Action Wrestling champion, AC Mack, who is in fact the big dog of Action Wrestling, the Mac of all trades, the franchise player, all that stuff, taking on his dear, close personal friend, Alan Angels, who decided that he, I don't know what's driving it per se, but he just turned on his buddy, and the Action crowd's not too happy with that. And we were ecstatic to see Alan. He pulls this nonsense, so that one's going to be a heated affair, especially after Alan faked an injury the last show to get the very dirty win. And we know, like, AC Mack, a man of integrity, would never cheat, so that's really made that disgusting. Anyhow, Brandon Williams is coming in. He's a name I recognize from Twitter. Haven't seen a match yet. Very excited about him. As I often say, he's a name I'm excited about because people I respect are excited about him. So can't wait to see what he brings against Alex Kane, who is obviously a star on the rise. A guy me and Norco saw at WWA 4 take on AR Fox and thought, dude's got potential. And Alex has been taking folks to Suplex Island and climbing the card steadily in action and other promotions. It's very exciting to see. Speaking of WWA 4, we've got King Garuda and Takuri returning. They were in a hot opening match against Team Bob and Rob last show. High flying action, quality action. They're taking on the Skulk, Adrian Alanis, Liam Gray. I don't know that any tag team has been as despised in Action Wrestling as the Skulk since Team Tag left. So it's always fun to be there. Give those guys grief. They deserve it. It's fun to give it to them. So that should be an excellent show. Anyways, all four of those guys have, came from the WWA 4 wrestling school. Sorry. I mentioned that at the beginning and got sidetracked. So, speaking of WWA 4, Bobby Flacco, our guy, hometown hero from Noonan, Georgia, which is right next, Noonan's in Coweta County, which is right next to Fayette County, which is where Tyrone is, where the show's taking place. So, Bobby, like me, is a guy from this area. I'm from the Fayette County side, live in the Coweta County side now. So we're big on him, and he's taken on, and I apologize, I have not actually heard this name said yet, Brogan Finley, the brother of David Finley, son of Fit Finley. That's right. It's going to be an interesting challenge for Flacco. Apparently, this guy is obviously he's got a heck of a pedigree. Oh, I'm sorry. Almost got a little PG-13 on you there. Got a heck of a pedigree. So, he's a Finley. We know he likes to fight. So I think Bobby's gonna have his hands full there with his with someone he's very familiar with. Ashton Starr, who's someone I've been familiar with for a long time, has gotten in tremendous shape lately, and I've seen a lot of people talking about how Ashton's really been stepping it up as a performer. And like I said, Ashton's someone that I've always thought was wildly entertaining. So should be a interesting. I say that a lot. I'm sorry. should be always good to see Ashton and taking on CT Keys, who we're familiar with from the I apologize, Scenic City Futures Showcase Tournament, which did take place last year, even though SCI didn't. CT Keys, well, yeah, I'm almost certain he was in that. I'll have to double check this, but I'll put it in the post that this is embedded in. Anyways, I've seen CT Keys at some event. He is just a tough looking guy, just like a bulldozer. Not a guy you want to mess with. And speaking of guys like that, we got Cavern Canyon coming back. The crowd always digs him, whether he was teaming with Bobby Flacco back in the day or doing his own thing. He's been gone for a little bit and has come back, but he has got a massive, massive challenge in front of him, which is Orion Bishop, who is a guy that has, like, just in the last 2 months gone from never heard of him. I mean, no, this is the beauty of indie wrestling, so that's no disrespect to him. To me, especially with my limited focus, rather small focus on the area I keep an eye on, he's just not a name that ever crossed my, never crossed my, just not a name I was exposed to. And he apparently was one of those, one of those great hidden secrets you like to find out about, because I've seen it, the moment I saw him, the moment he walked out, that music playing, looking like that, I was like, this guy's got something. By the end of the match, I was like, yeah, this is the guy I'm paying attention to from this point on. So Orion Bishop's taking on Cavern Canyon. So Cavern is going to have his hands full. And if I have the full card here, which I believe I do, but, I apologize with this kind of stuff. Me and my son run the site, but, this kind of stuff falls solely on me, and I've been a little bit distracted lately. So I may have missed something, and I do apologize if I did. If so, hopefully I catch it and I'll correct it in the post. Is Ben Buchanan, big kid. No disrespect when I say kid. I'm 42 years old, so I've gotten that age where it's like, hey kid, young man, really talented, really large human being. Saw him at the Scenic City Future Showcase, and he's the son of Bull Buchanan. So again, another guy with a pedigree, taking on Logan Creed, who, best I can tell, is like some sort of mutant, because he is just a massive human being that can move. He's frightening to see in person. Like, he's a guy that, if I'm being completely honest, I didn't necessarily get the hype until I was actually in the arena with him. And there's some performers like that. You got to see him in person to really appreciate. And Logan Creed was that dude for me. So anyhow, that is what I've got on this card. Check back on SouthAtlantaWrestling.com if you happen to see this elsewhere. This video is stripped out and it's not in the post. SouthAtlantaWrestling.com. We're going to have a results tomorrow night. We might have the review tomorrow night after show, depending on how I'm feeling. If some last review I thought got a little bit sideways because I was kind of tired and I was just trying to finish it, so I may break that into 2 parts and do the review on Saturday or even Sunday instead of trying to rush it out the same night. But I'll definitely get the results up if you're not, if you somehow are seeing this, but then you didn't get to see the how the show turned out, if you weren't fortunate enough to get a ticket or whatever. So anyhow, SouthAtlantaWrestling.com, like I said, it's all about me, and now it's me and my son doing it, Bryant. So, we like to talk all manner of pop culture, wrestling, of course. So, like I said, been doing this 10 years now. Very excited to be working with my son on it, and I hope you get to see the action show. If you don't get to see it tomorrow in person, I hope you see it on iwtv.live is the website. Promo code ACTION helps the promotion get credit for driving you that way. It's a subscription service, so you do It's not a free thing, but I'm telling you, if you love indie wrestling, it is absolutely worth it. So, action-wrestling.com is where you go to actually get tickets. SouthAtlantaWrestling.com is one of the sponsors of Action Wrestling, and we are proud to do that and try to keep you informed on the card, this, that, and the other. But you got to go to action-wrestling.com to actually get your tickets. Anyhow, this thing's gone off the rails a little bit here at the end, so it went a little longer than I wanted as well. So we're gonna wrap it up, and like I said, hopefully we see you tomorrow in Tyrone, Georgia, for Action Wrestling's 3rd anniversary show. It's gonna be a rip roaring good time.